Genesis chapter 13, verse 1, going into chapter 14. Now, chapter 13 talks about how Abram inherits Canaan. Abram went up from Egypt. Remember, just got kicked out of Egypt because he lied to the Pharaoh about Sarah being his wife and said he was a sister. And then she might have had some, or however, Pharaoh's and all his people got plagued. They kicked him out, but he had got a lot of possessions by hanging with the Pharaoh. And so he leaves Egypt. And his brother Lot is with him. So Abram, and I've said Abraham a lot in other videos, and it was Abram. I apologize. It's Abram. I just, country. So Abram is with Lot. Lot is with Abram. They go into this other land. They had flocks and herds of sheep and all kinds of stuff. And then they were a growing family. And Abram had a lot of people. Lot had a lot of people. They're growing. They got wealthy. And so there's not enough space for them. And so they're like, look, you want to go right, I'll go left. You want to go left, I'll go right. Lot sees the land that's over in Jordan. It's like, I'm going to go here. And Abram is like, cool, I got Canaan. Because that's where the Lord said that I was going to have. Right? And so, verse 12, Abram dwelt in the land of Canaan. Lot dwelt in the cities of the plain and pitched his tent even as far as Sodom. But the men of Sodom were exceedingly wicked and sinful against the Lord. The Lord didn't say nothing about Abram lying to the Pharaoh that his wife was his sister so he could gain wealth. But, we're not going there. Now, the Lord said to Abram after Lot had separated from him, verse 14, lift your eyes now and look from the place where you are, northward, southward, eastward, and westward, for all the land which you see I give to you and your descendants forever. Well, technically, he said the land that you can see. So, from his vantage point, wherever he was, I wonder what land he could see. How that, came to be a whole other vast land. Because you think about what you can see, that's only so much land. But, I digress. So, the Lord goes on and says, for all the land which you see, I give to you and your descendants forever. So that's their land forever, what he can see. And I will make your descendants as the dust of the earth, so that if man could number the dust of the earth, then your descendants also could be numbered. Arise, walk in the land through its length and its width, for I give it to you. Again, the Lord giving to Abram this land and Canaan in this book. All right. Abram moved his tent, and he dwelt by the terebinth tree of Mamre, which are in Hebron. So in Hebron. And he built an altar there to the Lord. Chapter 14. All right. Now Lot is captured. It came to pass that there's a bunch of different wars going on. Different kings are grouping up. Ends up being 4-on-5. They capture Lot. They take Lot, all his possessions. Abram hears about it. He has to go and get Lot back, as well as women and all the people and all the goods from all these other people that took his brother. Sound familiar? It's the same shit. How is it thousands of years later and it's the same shit? What is going on here? And how can we stop it? It's no different in the Bible. We're still in the first chapter. I'm on page 25 of the Bible. Only chapter 14. We're already at war, and we're talking about hostages and people taking people and land and all this. Damascus is mentioned, Syria, which again is being bombed. And it's 2023. We have to do something about how our world is controlled by religion. or people that have super or extreme religious views. And I'm not saying you can't be religious, but we have to evolve as humanity because we are still doing the same things, and these people rode on camels. So explain to me our growth in our human development. Um, so we'll continue on.